The Record, A Day in the Life of Jesus. Journal entries from Matthew chapter 9. Entry number 1. Healing the lame. Head back home, have lunch sometime during the day, and continue teaching in the synagogue and preaching the gospel. Sounds like a field day, right? Well, let's just say a lot more happened than that. As soon as I hit home, there came a man paralyzed and in need of healing. Of course, this sparked some trouble with some of the scribes. It's funny how those around marveled and glorified God because of that healing. Yet these learned men think evil in their hearts. Entry number 2. Lunch with Matthew. I went out to call Matthew today as one of my disciples, a tax collector. Quite an unlikely pick, right? But you see, the thoughts and ways of the Father, they're higher than that of man. And boy, what a stir our lunch did create. Having sat to eat with Matthew, many other collectors and sinners came to sit with us. Which reminds me, I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners unto repentance. So it is all good, as long as I am doing the will of the Father who sent me. Entry number 3. Another healing, the ruler's daughter. Believe me, the action only got more intense from there. While addressing the Pharisees' criticisms over lunch, along came a ruler. His daughter was dead and asked that I come and raise her from the dead. I went to the house and it was noisy. Could you believe they laughed me to scorn when I said she was just asleep? Well, it's okay if you don't believe, but I do because I was there. They had a good laugh indeed, but they were soon to find out that this was no laughing matter when she was raised back to life. I know this was to show your glory, Father, and the news did spread like wildfire. Journal entry number 4, more healings. News traveled pretty quickly, you know. 2 blind men followed after me when I left the ruler's house. They had such faith. Needless to say, they received their sight with such excitement that they could not even contain. Another man came possessed with demons that impeded his speech. When the devil was cast out in the authority that you have given me, Father, then all who were around were amazed. They said that they have not seen such things in Israel. But even with these miracles, some of them still will not believe on me. What started out as a boat ride back home turned out to be a day filled with controversies and healing. Looking around, I was filled with such compassion for the people. The teaching and healing will continue, for that's part of my mandate here. The harvest is ripe for sure, but the laborers are few.